女士们、先生们，早上好！我引用一句话 ：Coco Chanel，La mode c'est mode, le style jamais. And that means fashion fades and style remains. Beauty and elegance. Beauty, this is the beauty in fashion. Now you will ask me why I show you this picture from Chinese history. It's the marine compass and magnetic connection to universal rules, the rules of beauty. And this is the beauty in science. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I show you the beauty in art, also from Chinese history. It's all about beauty and elegance. It's about proportion, harmony, and symmetry. The fusion of Eastern and Western wisdom imparts refined inspiration behind our Denza brand. And let me let another quote is fashion is local and beauty is global. And by the way, this is my own quote. It's good. And the new design criteria is about elegance in motion. Let me show this on Z9GT. Let's start by the side view. You see this elegant long line, the tension in the side, which is the attitude. I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the attitude is the most important thing in the beauty of a car. And we have the perfect proportions. You can see this in the division from the lower body and the upper body. The lower part is 2/3 and the upper part is 1/3, so 3/3. And this is one of these rules of the absolute beauty. So the architecture you see it here also in the hatchback in the rear, is a shooting brake architecture. We call it Grand Tourer. And it's Z9GT. And you see the brush signature in the side. It makes the body side unique, iconic, and is like a brush on a Chinese writing. Let's go to the front, the face. Not the front, the face is the most important part of the car. It gives the character and gives the impression and the expression of the face. The first thing is the logo. We designed a new logo, a 3D logo. This now also the logo is a sculpture. So we have the sculpture in the sculpture. And it is also lighted, so you can recognize the Denza logo also by night from far away. The lighting, the eyes, the engine, we have long, beautiful eyes and give all the width of the car of this front end also. You can see really low and very wide and very elegant. We are talking also about the digital light processing, which permits all these proportions and this design and these lines. So it's a unit between technology and design. Let's go to the side at this point. Here is the brush signature in the side. And you see that also here we have integrated the technology. There's a camera integrated in the design icon of the side. And you see how this adjusts also the proportions of this side and makes the car lower and also longer. So it's the attitude is very excellent, I think. The camera, let's go to the D-pillar at this point. The D-pillar, also this I always tell you that the D-pillar is one of the important icons of every car. And in Denza, to underline this, we gave the logo, also the 3D logo, to the D pillar. Okay? So you can recognize the Denza and the luxury attitude also from the D pillar. Okay? Let's continue to the rear end. We see the rear. Also in the rear we have this iconic new lighting icon. We have, this is inspired by the Zen glass, ladies and gentlemen. And the center point of the Zen glass is the logo. And you see also this logo in the rear is illuminated with the latest technology, LED technology, and giving also there, like in the face, all this width, this wide impression, wide and low impression of this rear end. So only for proportions you can recognize the Z9GT on the road from far away, in the front and in the rear. So let's continue with the rear. We have the spoiler. Also here we have the aerodynamics, the functions. Is a very high performance aerodynamic. The long study, we have a double spoiler. The spoiler, the higher spoiler and the lower spoiler. The higher spoiler, please notice, ladies and gentlemen, the higher spoiler is very special because the air is flowing under the spoiler and is hitting the spoiler, the lower spoiler. So with this we have an excellent aerodynamic performance, and like you see, is perfectly integrated in the beauty and in the proportions of the sculpture of Z9GT. So at this point, let's go back to the side, and we see again one more feature that makes it so special. We have the air suspensions, and with the air suspensions we can lower the car, also for performance and for attitude, also for design. You know, always is good to have the car very low and very elegant on the road. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when the sculpture starts to move, now let us immerse in the beauty of motion of Z9GT. Thank you very much.